those coffee table books, all the rage for gifts. And, oh, Jesus. My girlfriend went out and got some coffee table books. Not so much as gifts.
Yeah.
Until I saw them and said, no, you got to give them away as gifts. Because one of them is pretty cool. It's a photography book.
Those are always good.
And it's just of nude women, which is cool. Like, it's very artistic. It's done very well and tastefully. And
yeah, but they kind of, I've looked through those books in bookstores and photo shops or whatever you want to call them, camera stores.
Yeah.
And they always wreck it.
How's that?
I know it's tough to wreck a nude woman, but they kind of do because they get too artsy with it.
They do get too artsy, but I mean, they don't want it to just be
you should,
a hustler.
I know, but you should bring the book in because I don't have a good example right now.
Yeah.
They paint them up weird.
Oh, you're exactly right.
Or they put weird masks on, just stuff that just ruins it.
So you can't really look at it and think that it's really a hot picture.
Right.
You know, it's definitely not made for spanking.
Right.
You know.
But anyway, I interrupted. So you got
that, which was pretty cool. But then there's another one. It was called Romance, and it was a book of nude men in romantic poses with other men. Oh, dear Lord. Yes. Oh, dear Lord. I was like, what? So she opens it up. And I go, I'm not even looking at this.
And I quickly scoot right up next to her.
I get up there so I could get a good look. No, I go, I'm not even going to look at this. So she goes, oh, no, look at this one. It's so sweet. And it's a guy, like, with his head on another guy's chest, and he's doing something with his mouth. But he's laying on the guy's chest. It's not anything hardcore, but it's like, why?
I think that's nice. A couple of men to like a little head on the chest. There's nothing wrong with that.
It was so and I told her, I go, I'd rather watch a porno where it's just like nasty, like that stuff, than see guys in these romantic poses. And then there's one where this guy, and he's like this muscle guy, and he's on a boardwalk to a beach, and he doesn't have a stitch of clothing on, but he's holding an umbrella. It's just like, yeah, it's raining out.
So you draw the line with romance.
The romance stuff.
Man-on-man stuff's okay, but as soon as it looks like there's a little feelings involved, then you're out. That's when you tap out.
Everyone
out.
Everyone has gone on to various websites, porn sites or whatever, and been subjected to watching man-on-man hardcore, just horrid stuff. Animals, whatever you want to, I mean, just hardcore sex. It's harder to look at guys making out a tender moment done in black and white photography.
Your problem is the tenderness.
It's horrid.
Well, especially if you know that one of the guys is more attached than the other one. You're like, he's going to get his feelings hurt. Look at the love in his eyes.
I'd rather something else get hurt than feelings.
Of course you would.
If you're talking about that. Because, yeah, we've had instances here where everyone's gone, oh, my God, look at this. And you gather around the computer and you just watch something horrific. And it's funny. Yeah. It kind of looks weird. But that is just pure, like, it's cringe-inducing in a man to watch that and see that type of tenderness, romance, and
caressing.
Love. Yeah, caressing. You don't want to hear caressing.
That's cringe-inducing when I see it between a man and a woman.
So that was another of the books. So yeah, I suggested she give it as a gift.
Yeah, who gets it for Christmas?
Yeah. Well, figure it out.
Your mom?
No, no, figure it out. It's well, it's a little early. Hopefully they won't listen to the replay. It's somebody on staff.
Someone on.
Let's just say
Don Wicklund?
Well, I didn't think of that. We might have to get 2 books.
You know, the guy who threw us off by getting married?
Yeah.
Does he get the coffee table
book?
Boy,
you sure fooled everyone with that move, didn't you, Don? I saw Don on page 96 of the book.
Wait, someone on staff?
Yeah, well, on staff over at XM. Someone that would enjoy a book full of nude men.
Hey!
It could be. Could very well be.
One half of the great radio team?
Could very well be.
That's known as Ron and Fez?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I mean, everyone is thinking it. I mean, wow, I blew the big reveal. Boy, stupid me. It could have been 3 or 4 guys over there. Shut up. So Fezzy gets the coffee table bar.
Yeah, it looks that way.
How funny would it be if Ron was really the big fruit? Like the greatest joke of all
Hey there,
time.
Fez. Why don't you hand that book over this way?
Was that Fez liked chicks and that Ron really enjoyed.
Ron is just flaming.
But deep man kissing. Ron doesn't even like, it's not even the sex between men he likes, it's the kissing and the sound, like when eyes wide open just to connect.
Jimmy, that's horrible.
Hey, you got the phones lit, though. Buddy.
Yeah, apparently so.
They got some questions about your coffee table.
I'm
book.
all willing to defend myself.
Nate, Maryland, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
Anthony, you watch gay sex on the internet? Dude, I've never watched gay sex on the internet.
You gotta be lying.
No, never.
Well, let me tell you something. Even if you're not lying, there's something that goes on here with the radio show, the staff at the radio show, of which I am one of, where somebody will pop something up and will laugh. I remember being in the office, and I don't know who it was. It could have been Derek. He said, he was on a site where for half an hour, just popping up various videos of man-on-man hardcore sex.
Were you touching yourself in an appropriate manner when you watched it?
No, see, because it isn't a sexual thing. And I'll be honest.
Nate, you're the one. Hold on. I got to jump in. You're the one that's got to say, come on. You've never seen gay porn.
It's lying.
In this day and age, you've never seen
It's unavoidable.
I would bet 90% of the people listening right now have seen it. And we're not
unavoidable.
We're not talking to 90% of the audience is not gay that listens to us. It's just you've come across it.
Oh no, man! No.
All right, well you're just perfect.
You're all man, Nate.
You made sure you avoided it your whole life.
Hey, if a guy rips off my mirror, I'm not gonna fucking lock the door. Linger longer.
See, that's how he gets out of it. I guarantee. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that don't want to admit it. That's fine, but I mean, that just how we live these days. You're going to come across it.
You can't help but bookmark a few sites.
It's going to be there. And the thing I was trying to bring up before he calls me out on being a gay, it's not a sexual thing when, especially that day in the office, Derek brings it up and everybody's watching. It's not like you're sitting there and everyone's quiet going like, oh. You're all kind of going, oh my God, what is that? And you're laughing because it just looks silly. 2 guys. It's one of those things that like you just find kind of funny to watch.
If you're
yes.
If you're one of those guys out there that have avoided it your whole life, then don't go to Meat Spin. I tell you, do not go. Oh, you had that down? Yeah. Do not go to Meat Spin.
Yeah, I would never go to Meat Spin.
You want to keep your track record. Do not. I repeat, do not go to Meat Spin today. Okay? Let's say hi to Joe in Jersey. Joe!
Yeah, what's up, guys?
Hey, man.
This morning?
Good.
Hey.
I'm going to have to go ahead and say I disagree that I have been subjected to gay porn. I mean, I've been subjected to some weird things, things coming out of women and animals, but I can honestly say I've never been subjected to gay porn.
Not on the internet, you never even...
Not even your friends just setting you up or any of that crap?
No, honestly, I really haven't. I mean, weird things, snakes inside of women and weird things. Then you go, oh my God, but never gay porn. And,
all right.
I understand. But,
hey, Joe, have you ever been to an Abercrombie and Fitch?
I have, and I hate it.
Well, add yourself to the list.
There, you've seen it.
You've seen it. Maybe the softer kind, but you've seen it.
Well, I'm glad we got to rip on Abercrombie and Fitch this morning. I appreciate that.
All right. Well, we got a lot of guys that are completely disagreeing with Maybe it's our profession. I don't know.
Maybe it's our line of work. Yeah, you never know.
Murray in Rego Park.
You know what? I can't believe you say 90% of men watch.
No, I didn't say
not watch. See, you guys are completely misunderstanding this whole thing. Being subjected to it at some point in your life on the internet, in the back of a magazine. I'm just saying. There's
not the hardcore stuff like with the penetration. No way, man. That's not even. I mean.
Yeah, but you turn it into watch like it's a daily
I know,
thing.
like sitting there watching a full-length feature.
All right, guys, which one are we going to watch today?
Yeah, let's go through our library of gay porno and put it on.
I got a few bookmarks I would like to share with you guys.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about every so often, if you're on the internet a lot, and especially perusing pornography, you're going to come across it.
What about changing your name from Owen A to Owen Gay?
Oh, okay, it's now Owen Gay. That's it. Owen Gay.
Yeah, we want to talk to guys like Darren in Jersey. God, please have a manly voice. Please have a manly voice. Darren, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, jeez. We just went 3 octaves higher than all the guys that were calling earlier.
We're using you to prove our point, and oh, boy. All right, Darren, go ahead.
All right, I was watching this porn once, and it was 2 chicks and this dude. And then, you know...
Even his lingo sucks. 2 chicks and a dude.
Yeah.
And, like, there's, like, this strap-on hanging over the side of the couch. I'm like, all right, this is going to be cool. And then the chick ripped it up on the dude, and I'm like, ah! I almost hit the roof. It was the scariest thing.
You hear how he yells?
Yeah.
You're saying that the girl used the device on the guy, but that's not...
Right.
That's not gay, though. If you're a guy and you're with 2 girls, no matter what she does to you, that's not gay. It's a woman doing it, dude.
I was crying by the end.
Why? So what? She's teaching him a lesson. She has a special belt and she's showing him.
Is.
All right, Darren. Thanks for almost helping us. Let's say hi to Mike in New York. Mike.
What's going on?
Hey.
Listen, those guys that called up before and said they never seen gay porn are full of it because there's plenty of movies out there that are disguised as chick videos, and you open it up and there's 2 dudes going at it hard, and there's nothing you can do to avoid seeing it. Very simple. I've seen plenty of them.
I understand a lot of them. I understand a lot of people aren't going to admit this, but
I'm watching one now.
Right. All right, sir.
You know where you run into stuff like that, but you don't need more. Was on Kazaa and all those file sharing programs where you're downloading stuff out of people's computers, which they've kind of been shut down now because of all the music and stuff that was stolen.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're going into porn in those areas,
you don't know what you're getting into. Grab bag, quite literally. That was actually the title of one of the films I downloaded.
Well, the funniest stuff people would do is name it certain things, then you get it, and it's like an animal porn. This guy didn't do it on purpose. It was kind of very funny.
Little bastards.
Yeah.
Let's go to Buffalo. It's Josh, listening on the Edge, the home of Shred and Reagan. What's up, Josh?
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Hey, man.
I just wanted to disagree with a couple of the guys that called so far. I mean, it is unavoidable. Everybody who's ever gotten a picture text message from one of their buddies that they open it up, it's one guy and another one in the background and obnoxiously loud. You're looking at gay porn on your phone.
Yeah.
I mean, I get more of those messages than I do of broads that I'd rather look at.
Broads. I'd rather look at broads.
That's right.
Listen to this guy.
All right, Josh, thank you.
Who hasn't seen Lemon Party? Come on.
Yeah, if you've never seen, gay porn, do not go check out Lemon Party.
Searching around for Lemon Party.
Don't look at the Lemon Party. Don't look at the meat spin today.
So the guy earlier that called said he's never looked at it ever. He's never seen Lemon Party. Or never seen a picture like that. A friend's never emailed it to him under a different name, and you click on it and go, you jackass.
Maybe Lemon Party isn't as popular as we think it might be.
Probably not.
Maybe we're in a whole world by ourselves.
Maybe we live in a bit of a bubble.
Yeah, but you want to keep your streak alive. Do not go to Lemon Party or Meat Spin today. We'll take a lot of people out today. A lot of people. A lot of people are being taken out today.
They're not going to be able to say they've never seen it.
Right. All right. See, there's guys like this. Dan in Philly. Dan, what's up?
Hey, guys, what's going on?
Hey.
Just let you know, I really do subject everybody to work at that. I'll take a note out of Jimmy's book and go buy one of the other adult magazines, and
like Honcho,
or a Black Measurement,
right, or Bareback.
Yes.
And I will take that and at the same time get a regular magazine, and I will cut the pages and paste through and just leave it there for the other guys to and just sit there and watch and laugh as they get to that one, the one part of the book I just sit there and laugh hysterically at. But
Dan,
I'm punched now. I got to go talking today, guys.
Dan, you're old school, though, man. You can't really do that in the workplace anymore. You used to be able to do a lot of great stuff in the workplace. You're lucky you're still able to get away with that crap without a meeting with HR.
We're still a union contractor, so there's still luxuries that we're afforded. So,
well, God bless you guys. All right, Dan. Thank you. We have this guy, Bruce in Syracuse. Bruce, what's up?
Hey guys, I just wanted to say about 6, 7, 8 years ago, before pop-up blockers, everybody and their brother was subjected to it. So they're all damn liars.
That's a good point. A lot of the pop-ups you used to get, if you were going through some porno sites. Trying to find chicks. Yeah. And then, wham, bam, 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 you get pop-ups and you're seeing horrific things. Even the backs
Have
of...
a good day, guys.
Dude, if you, I'm talking old school, you pick up something like Swank, one of those harder core porno magazines, harder than like Playboy or Penthouse. And you go through the magazine and then you get to the back. And remember there were a bunch of little ads that were like 2 inches by 2 inches square. And in those were ads for a gay porno, and you couldn't help but see them as you're browsing through.
We have one more from Scott in Boston.
That's liars.
You got the phones lit today, man. Listening on BCM. What's up, Scott?
Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing?
Pretty good.
First time, long time.
Whack.
Thank you, sir.
I had a girlfriend at one point that was into all that kind of stuff, animal stuff, gay stuff, and that's all she could get off on was putting on one of those porns. And I'm sitting there laughing my ass off how two guys can be doing this. Like like you said, the hardcore stuff is easier to watch than two guys being all...
Yeah, than the tender, loving, stuff. He's absolutely right.
And it's funny to the point where I'm secure enough in my masculinity to know that I can watch that stuff and not be bothered by it.
Right.
But, you see that kind of stuff, and it's like, these guys are nuts. I mean, I could see little Jimmy doing some of that stuff without the put. But,
What was this?
Picture this, sir. How about you and your buddy making eye contact, and then he puts his finger in your mouth, and you just suck his finger and make eye contact.
That's horrible.
Your friend's dirty.
I love you, Jimmy. You're the best.
All right, Scott, thanks.
I'd rather see one guy with his hands on his hips and another guy with a painful expression.
That's right. Like in a Superman pose.
Yes.
Let's go to the other side.
Faster than a bunch of speeding bullets on someone's back.
Let's go to the other side of the country. It's Tim in Oregon. Tim, what's up?
Hey, man, I got my friend to look at Lemon Party.
Oh, you did?
3 old gentlemen.
And?
I was got him to watch Lemon Party.
Yep.
And he punched me.
Yeah, some guys will react a little differently. Some will laugh, some will belch you.
Yeah, well, there you go. If you've never seen any gay stuff on the internet, do not go to Lemon Party today or Meat Spin. Try to avoid those two things today. He's seen gay porn, and most guys have seen gay porn.
I've never seen gay porn.
I've never seen it.
Wait a minute.
Let me... I'll tell you this. No. Hang on. Before he goes anywhere else with this. I want to... How did this come up in conversation even?
I think it's just our job.
This came up because I was talking about coffee table books.
We might be wrong
my
about this.
girlfriend bought this coffee table book that's nude women, like a black and white photographs, a photography book.
Yeah.
But then she also got another one that was romantic nude men. And as she's unwrapping it, I go, I don't even want to look at this thing. I don't want to look at it.
Wait. Wait a minute. She got this from who?
A bookstore.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did it come with the
How
other
did she
book?
present it to you?
She was like, "Oh, I was at the bookstore and I got the." she wasn't buying them for me. She bought them, and then I'm perusing through the woman's book, the one with the women in it, and then she shows this romantic nude men thing, and I go, I don't even want to look at it. So she opens it up. She goes, "No, you got to look. It's real sweet." And there's this guy with his head laying on another guy's chest, and he's got his mouth somewhere on the guy's chest. It's just one of these things that I went like, and I said, that to me is more disturbing than when you're on the internet and you see like just some hardcore, nasty gay porno. Okay, all right, okay.
I've been on the internet for years, and I've never come across.
You never. Now
never.
I can't believe that.
What, it just pops up on your computer?
Sometimes, especially in an environment like this, and probably an environment you work in, someone pops it up there and goes, "Dude, check it out," and it's just it looks silly.
Yeah, okay.
It's not
It's never happened on where I work. Has it happened at
I've never been on CNN and all of a sudden, Prison Break.
I'm not talking about CNN. I'm talking about hanging out with a bunch of jackasses like this. It was Derek.
All right, so you're
over at XM.
You're blaming the staff of your show.
I am blaming the staff for showing me hardcore gay porno.
Yeah. Okay. Now, apparently your girlfriend has seen that on your computer and thought, I'll buy this. There's a gay guys blowing each other, and we will share it as a couple, and I will be introduced to his fantasy world.
She has a keystroke tracker, and she knows some of the things you've typed into your Google search.
Than.
No.
That's something to add, yes.
What happened is, I think Derek brought it up accidentally and then moved on another site, and Ant was like, wait, go back.
Shut up!
The keywords. Wait, comma, go back.
And then we all started,
so did not.
And then we all started laughing, and he said, "Shh, this is getting good." So I
think
why is Stan throwing me under the bus?
I think it's our occupation because I think we might be wrong on this one. We just work with a bunch of freaks, I guess.
Well, I don't know.
I think you should blame.
But it is very easy.
Here's what your story should be.
Okay, help me out.
What do you guys? You work 5 days a week on this show.
Yeah.
How many weeks a year? 48?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah, I mean, it's like doing a talk show on television.
Sure.
You have to do a lot of work and you have stuff to talk about. How many hours every morning? 4?
Oh, at least.
I would say, guys, eventually you run out of stuff to talk about. And I looked at the gay porn because I thought it would be a funny segment for the show. That's your cover story.
And you've never,
That's it?
You've never seen.
Sentence ends with Your Honor.
You've never seen anything gay on the internet.
Oh, see now, what do you qualify as gay? Because I've watched.
I don't know. Like, look over there for a quick second.
That's called Lemon Party.
Whatever that is blocked by Jim Norton's chair. From my point of view,
that's called Lemon Party for some reason.
I thought we had you. Well, now we do.
Arnold Palmer and. I don't know who else.
You see, we
Mayor
can't
Koch.
We always try to decide who we'd want to be. I would be him.
Why?
Because he's getting from both ends. He's getting a kiss, and he's getting.
Yeah, but you don't want the kiss. That brings it back to exactly what I'm saying. The romantic gay book was more disturbing
than that
because there wasn't this romance in just this guy's getting slammed. It was just kind of funny to watch, and it wasn't a sexual thing.
Yeah,
watching it was just kind of a goof thing to watch. But then when they get into the tender moments things,
right,
that I cannot even bear to look at.
Out.
There's just this
out there.
There's something inside a guy that just you can't look at that.
Yeah, so Steve sent me a text and it said I had a talk with Than because he noticed that Than had thrown a little jab, a little bash at me on that day's show. So he had a talk with Than about this, that it wasn't appropriate for him to chime in and give a jab to the on-air staff as they are doing the show. And then he texts me with that information, then says, if you didn't mind this, I'm sorry. And that was pretty much it. And then I'm thinking, why wouldn't he ask me first if it bothered me? And then, if it did, have the talk with Than. So I then had to text Than with this long apology of, oh my God, I didn't. Because then all I'm thinking is, you had the talk with Than. And Than thinks I'm the biggest fucking douchebag to go to Steve and go, Steve, tell Than that I didn't appreciate what he said.
No, that's not at all. That isn't at all what it was. I can't remember.
No. No.
I can't remember who mentioned it, but somebody said in the studio, and I would mention it if I could remember who it was, that you flashed Than like some kind of mean look after he did it. And that's why I pulled Than aside and said, maybe you shouldn't have done that. I don't know if he got mad at you, but maybe you shouldn't have done that. And then afterwards, I thought...
Hold on, let me check.
Yeah, exactly. Hold on, let me check. And that's what I texted you and said I talked to Than about bashing you on air. If it was a mistake, then I apologize.
How did that conversation go?
You should have milked this. Do you know how great that would have been? You should have written back and said, yeah, dude, that was just, it wasn't cool.
Dude, let me tell you something. I couldn't. Just the time in between the talk that Steve had with Than about this and me finally texting Than and him getting back to me that he got the text, I was just thinking... It was killing me to think that Than thought I was a douchebag that would get pissed at something like that.
Yeah, I was kind of freaking out.
So
for the rest of the
because
show.
and I told Than, I go, it's an open game. I go, I have no problem with anything Than would say. He's a clever enough guy that he's not going to blurt something stupid out that's just hurtful. It's he does it in jest like everybody else does here. What was the talk like? That's what I was curious
like
about.
Every other talk, probably. I pull these guys aside individually. I don't do it in front of anybody else, unless I'm just enraged. Then I fucking blow everybody's brains out in front of everybody else.
But was it like? But did you go? I don't understand how you would even
approach that. I'm glad the way you
that.
phrased that, by the way.
Did I phrase it poorly?
I blow everybody's brains out in front of everybody else. What a disciplinarian you are! I'll suck your cock till you're stupid.
I say dumb things.
Hey, was it uncomfortable for you, Than? Because I could only imagine.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be just like somebody telling me that sky was red or something. It was the complete opposite of what I thought.
Yeah, Than writes me back and says, I thought I didn't know how to read a room or a person or something like that, which you kind of pride yourself on being in comedy and on the air. You kind of got to know how to read the room and if you could jump on somebody or not. And then Steve just fucking takes your confidence away. What'd you say?
I think I tend to be protective of everybody, and that's
shut the fuck up.
What?
You're not protective of me.
Pardon? He's rejecting your love.
Dan's gonna have a talk with me now.
It's all right. If I wasn't, that might have bothered me.
More importantly, it's been brought to my attention that you do a new character.
Ooh, which one? Asshole who isn't perceptive guy?
No, that's always a character I'm doing.
Can't take a joke guy.
Yeah. Can't take a joke. Asshole who isn't perceptive.
I think Sam will help us out with this, right?
Oh, of course.
Who is it?
It's your new German guy that you've been doing.
Oh, that's
around
not
the
German guy. That's a new German guy. That's old German guy.
Well, he sounded new to me. How does he sound like?
Give me a minute.
German guy.
No, that's not German.
You were putting away the sex toys the other day.
I was putting away.
I
know. I remember doing it. Now I've lost it almost.
Danny's writing you a note to remind you.
What did Than say to Ant? It started this whole hubbub.
I don't remember.
We were talking about the gay porn thing and how Ant said
German guy.
how he came across gay porn.
Oh, on the internet, yeah.
And so I just made some jokes about how he insisted that we keep it on longer and how we were trying to laugh, and he told us all to shush because he wanted to enjoy the gay porn.
Right.
It was when Leary was in the studio.
And I was like, no, I did not. It wasn't me. Yeah, and then I shot you a fucking look.
Yeah. And gave me the old thumb across the throat.
Thumb across the throat, and I looked at Steve and said, tell this
You write him immediately after the show.
Fuck.
Where's the German character?
Yeah, where's the German
I'm looking
character?
for him. I'm probing. I don't want to waste too much time probing for him, though.
Probing?
What do you mean? In your mind?
Yeah, I got to find him because I've been hearing, so fucking much. I can't get out of it.
You're actually... What?
I'm looking for... I can't remember
looking for it in your own head?
In your head?
It's got to come organically or I'm not going to remember how the fuck to do it.
God only knows what he's trying to push out of the way to find it.
No, I think he's going to do like a one-person show right now.
Yeah.
I need to get to the theater at least 6 hours
that's not
before
what I mean.
so I can get into character.
John Leguizilcho.
That's not what I mean.
He's got to turn around.
No, I can't remember what he sounds like right now.
He was talking about using a can of lube to shove multiple large cocks up his ass. If that,
oh boy!
Wow, was he?
Saying. Yes, he was.
God damn! Why can't you fuckers got to record me one day? And I can't remember. Yeah, exactly.
Wait, who can imitate it?
Yeah, can somebody get me started? Because I don't remember what the fuck he sounds like right now.
Can you imitate it?
I can't do that voice.
Sam's got a new character though.
It's become the try to throw everybody under the bus show.
Yeah, it really is.
Hold on. What's Sam's new character?
Sam's first of all, Sam has a
What's
couple
in development still?
Sam's in development with a new character.
Yeah.
Because we all know that he's got AJ Poopy Shits.
Yeah.
You know, that's one character.
You met AJ last week, just at the end of the show. You booed him.
You put your jacket on and left.
Yeah.
How did AJ Poopy Shit sound?
He kind of sounded like this, Jim.
Jim's shaking his head. He's just shaking his head.
Okay.
He's had it.
What's he doing like?
Well,
Sam's got a new character called the O&A Scatman.
yeah.
Oh, what's that?
Well, he talks in like a really jazzy voice and likes to scat at the end of his sentences.
Oh.
You know?
That sounds cool.
Okay.
We'll acknowledge
This is going to be worse than my pizza.
Yeah. We'll acknowledge that it's a work in progress.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, we might say like, I'm here enjoying myself at the O&A show. Ba-ba-doo-ba-ba-doo.
Just fucking die.
Holy shit. Wow.
Oh
That's like Billy Crystal's bad character.
Yes, without the humor and dignity. Oh my God.
He doesn't even scat very well.
No, I thought it was going to be like a German.
Oh my God. Wait, this is getting away from Steve's German character,
I know.
too, though.
It couldn't be worse than that.
I did it.
Can you dig that?
I knew you
I knew that you could.
What the hell is
Let
that?
me apologize to Sam. Maybe I didn't give it a fair enough shot. I wanted to hate it, so I hated it.
Yeah.
I like Sam, so let me give it another shot. I apologize.
have an open mind.
An open mind.
There you
All right.
go.
Try it again, Sam.
Thanks for giving me another chance, Jim. A-dope-a-jope-bope.
Oh my God.
Scat, O&A scat guy?
Yeah, O&A scat guy.
He sounds like
scat
fucking
guy.
Grover.
Yeah, Grover's very successful.
Wait, no one can do Steve's German voice to get him going?
I prefer the scat from Two Girls, One Cup.
Is he in
a... Yeah. Oh, you said that?
No, I was going
fuck.
there and I didn't. It didn't.
Okay.
Now I'm grateful I didn't.
Jesus Christ.
Right. Oh, sorry, Steve. I was just kidding with that before I get a text.
Steve, are you ready?
We have an example of a piece of production that we think is close to it.
Yes.
He's Mama Bear now.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
This is Steve as the German guy.
Get an Opie and Anthony wow sticker. This is not one of them.
Hello, I am selling wow stickers on Craigslist. Please wire $4,000 American to a numbered account in Zurich, and I'll happily send you a wow sticker, shiny and new. I have a friend in the shipping industry, so shipping won't be a problem.
Why is it a gay German?
Yeah, that's not. But that's not a new German guy. That's not new German
Who's
guy.
that guy?
That's old German guy.
That was old German guy. That was Val Kilmer from The Saint.
Yes.
That was.
It's early.
Oh, it's so early. Yeah. Okay.
I don't even know what the fuck's going on right now. This is just really bizarre.
Movie lines, yeah.
This German guy is just not. But that's not him. God damn it! I can't find him.
Oh my
like
God.
That,
Clear the set.
He'll probably come out if you talk like that guy.
How about you go in the production room and push record and then, like...
Yeah, give me a minute.
Was it more of a...
No, it was not like that. It was
Not like Steve from Bayshore when he
no.
talks like...
That's more German. We need some.
So, Steve, who's the character that walks around asking people if they like the big dick?
That's more of a Guido Sarducci. That's more of, hey, you like the big dick, eh?
Oh, okay. And you just go around and ask people that?
What the fuck happens when we go home?
It's not even in production.
That's the
It's
question.
Just in meetings, or we're back in the office, and he's just asking us that.
That's the voice in his head asking him.
Yeah, exactly.
I just said it one day, and I figured it sounded like Guido Sarducci, and then I couldn't figure out why.
I just
where
like
that
how they
came
all
from.
have like they do impressions, but they're like 4-second impressions.
Yeah.
Basically,
There's nothing to them.
Basically,
There's three words.
Basically, Steve's saying to himself, it's not gay if you have multiple personalities,
right.
If you're blowing a guy with a German accent, you're
Correct.
not really gay.
Yeah, it's not
You
because
sound
you're
like
you're
Guido
German guy.
Sarducci.
But
I get you.
You went there too many times. You already
I
did
know.
the John Leguizamo.
I know.
All right,
I know. You're right.
Halftime's over.
Fucking Pete Premise killer.